All right, July 20th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. Had our highs yesterday for Thursday, looked like that across the region. 93 in Fayetteville, 92 in Columbia, mainly 80s across the Triad viewing area, although it did clip 90 in Burlington and across the Charlotte viewing area. Hottest temperatures in the eastern part of the viewing area where there was more sunshine. On the western part of the viewing area, look at Lincolnton and Shelby, only at 80 for high temperature yesterday. All right, so we have this upper level disturbance, pretty significant, in the Great Lakes region today, diving southeastward. That's going to provide a lot of unsettled weather in coming days to much of the southeastern part of the country. More on that in just a second. And certainly an unsettled day today coming for coastal parts of North and South Carolina. Now, over the North Carolina coast, it's pretty quiet this morning. For instance, Beaufort, a lot of clouds, temperature at 79 degrees. And the Outer Banks region looking okay as well. Triad area, sky brightening as we near sunrise. I'm cutting this video about 10 minutes before 6 o'clock. 72 there in Winston-Salem State University. Notice that dew point creeping up as some muggier air begins to arrive. And there's the Dowd YMCA camera, uptown Charlotte, looking nice, but getting muggier. The dew point up to 67. So back to a higher humidity type of setup across the region. There's your temperatures again just prior to 6 o'clock this morning. All right, so most of North Carolina quiet, but look at all the rain in the central and eastern parts of South Carolina. Raining very heavily as I cut the video in Charleston. Some pretty steady rain up toward Myrtle Beach as well. And that is with the area of low pressure developing near the coast. You can pick up that counterclockwise swirl associated with that low. And it's going to be a wet day for much of the coastal parts of South and North Carolina. So if you're heading to the coast, be aware of that. Pretty wet go of it today as that low pressure lifts to the north. So there it is on the surface map, moving from South Carolina today to eastern North Carolina tonight. Here are your highs across the region. Cooler near the coast with the clouds and the rain. Most of the I-85 corridor dry today with highs in the mid and upper 80s. Now we direct our attention westward. Pretty dynamic system working southeastward. Look at the explosive thunderstorm development on the future radar from Indiana and Ohio down into Kentucky and Tennessee into the Ozarks region this afternoon and into this evening. Very significant threat of severe weather today from Michigan to the Tennessee Valley, including a moderate risk, a Category 4 risk for places such as Louisville and Nashville. Damaging wind, the biggest threat, but could be some tornadic activity too. And then notice that severe weather threat dropping into the Carolinas, the Western Carolinas Saturday. Especially the Western Carolinas, included in that slight risk, North Georgia as well, North Alabama, Eastern Tennessee. Look at the wind energy. This is the wind aloft. Technically, this is the wind up at 500 millibars, to be technical about it. But that's really the main driver of these thunderstorm outbreaks. If you get a lot of dynamic winds, that can really fuel significant thunderstorms. Those winds very significant back in that severe weather risk area today. And then, although not as strong as what happens to our west, some pretty good winds aloft moving into the Carolinas Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. So as we see these scattered showers and storms develop, especially over the Western Carolinas Saturday, some of them could be strong to severe. We'll have to watch that carefully Saturday. All right, Sunday, the unsettled weather continues. And in fact, I think we're looking at good daily scattered thunderstorm chances right on through most of next work week. As a pretty soupy setup gets set up across the region and kind of stays in place. There's your Sunday highs. Now, nothing unsettled about the tropics. It is extremely quiet across the Atlantic Basin. No signs of any developing tropical systems. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, and God bless.